You got about how many stores?
Right now, it's currently 4 stores being ran by.
If you want to start a clothing brand, what is like an idea investment to get into? Y'all all on the same path, y'all got the same mindset, and that's what's gonna push y'all. What are some like numbers y'all have made over the year?
I think the most money we made in sales so far has been
What is going on? It is Solo E. We're here with another series, Meet the Success. We're going to actually meet up with some young entrepreneurs that has a dope clothing brand in Chicago called Pillars. We're going to tune in with them and see everything they got exclusively as far as the clothes and so forth, how much money they're making, how they got started and so forth. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And also, if you're not a part of the Discord, make sure you join the Discord to learn other ways to make money. Tune in. You can tune in with us. You can tune in with other entrepreneurs, other traders, and lock in. So let's go ahead and get straight to the video. Guys, like I said, we here, one of the hottest brands in Chicago. We're actually with one of the co-owners here in actually Orland Park in the mall. Frank, man, what's going on, brother?
Appreciate you.
So I want to ask you some questions. Biggest question is, what got you started? What got y'all started in this brand? And what is the beginning?
We started the brand in 2016. We've been knowing each other for a few years now. So when we first started, we just kind of started with just 3 t-shirts, pretty much. So 3 t-shirts. White, black, and gray. And
the traditional colors?
Yeah. Those 3 shirts turned into the store, you know. So we just kind of constant reinvesting over the years. For 5 years, it took me 5 years to actually put some money in my pocket. And we all hear it, but to actually feel it and do it, and to see, you know, where your hard work coming in, that's what's a blessing. Yeah.
I know you was telling me earlier, it's a lot. Not really a lot of y'all, but y'all got a team.
Yeah, we got a team.
And I talk about this all the time. You got to have a team in order to really grow and elevate. You were saying that you got about how many stores?
Right now, currently we have 4 stores. We had 5 locations.
Okay.
We shut down the one in Forest City Mall and came out here to Orland.
Okay.
So right now it's currently 4 stores being ran by 8 people.
That's crazy. And so who is these people that's running these stores?
So some of them are co-owners, and then we just pretty much brought some of the guys onto the team. So we all look at guys, when we bring them on, it's like family, to actually take a piece of ownership into the business. So yeah, it's all like kind of friends and family for the most part.
Oh, that's crazy. That's hard. I like that. I want to talk about some of your actual clothes that you have here, because I noticed you guys got like your own thing going, you know, your own wave, and I kind of just want to really talk about like how is like this design here? Like, what do you call this right here? 'Cause I love how it's like embroidered, but what is this? It's not really embroidered, but
this is actually called embossed.
Embossed. All right, that's fine.
Embossed. It's just, you know, us just being different. So from day one, we always done cut and sewn pretty much. So we always been in control of our fabric, our material, our cuts. That's just something that we take pride in, is our material. So from day one, we always wanted to make sure we had good quality. Like, you got good quality, it's always gonna sell.
So this is custom cut and sew, basically.
Yeah, cut and sewn, yeah. So we pretty much choose the fabric, the quality, and everything. We get it manufactured and get it shipped over here to us.
Okay.
So with that kind of limits the amount of colors you can get in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you pay a lot for a certain amount of units. So you may only be able to get 1 or 2 different colors, but as you grow, that's why it's important to keep reinvesting. So you're able to keep expanding, getting different colors, getting different styles. So yeah, that's just one thing that we've always taken pride in, is having really good quality clothing.
That's crazy. So with this store, is it, because I know a lot of people usually say, no, I'm about to go online. I want to just focus online. But what made y'all actually decide to do like storefronts or just open up and like so forth?
So at first, we were one of the guys thinking like, oh, okay, we do want to get an online store. Yeah. Because everybody wants online. Like, that's the biggest money maker. You make money in your sleep. But it's not as easy. You know, it takes some marketing, it takes some, you know, it takes a lot of things. Yeah. So we had an online store, but it really didn't generate a lot of traffic at first. Have we ended up getting actual brick and mortar? We just kind of had inventory in our parents' house and our house, and it just became too much. And the demand became a little high. Constant meetups. So once we started meeting up so many times, we said, hey, we might need to invest into a store location. Yeah. So we opened our first store in March 2016. And then from there on out, and that's a big testament to my team, you know. Yeah. We got guys that take risks and push the needle. And so like when we see opportunity, we as a team jump on it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the main thing with us. If it's an opportunity, we jumping right on it.
Exactly.
You know, so we all in, guys all in. You see the opportunity, we all got to be in, because if we're not all working together, then we wouldn't be able to stand here today. So yeah.
What so I wanted to ask you, because I see you mentioned that you guys started with like just basic shirts. What do you guys have that here in the store?
T-shirt? No, we actually don't. We
Oh,
actually don't.
man.
Like our original T-shirts, we actually don't have in store. And even so, like we look back at some of our beginning clothing, you know, we might not like them. You know, even though people bought them, but we look back at it like, damn, like we was actually selling that.
Yeah.
So just improvement. You know, we've always looking to improve. Some of our pieces that we first started, we probably wouldn't make those same pieces today.
Yeah.
The T-shirts, the T-shirts sold pretty good, but that's just us, you know, pushing the needle and moving forward. You know?
What's your hottest product right now? I like these bags right here. Actually.
Yeah, the duffel bag's pretty good. So I would say what we're known for is our jogging suits.
Okay.
So yeah, our jogging suits always that's like right now it's October, hoodie weather. That's when we thrive.
Okay.
That's when we thrive. So that's probably our hottest product, our jogging suits.
In Chicago, it's cold, so
it gets cold here.
It gets cold here. All right, so my next question is kind of what kick-started the brand? Like, you had any influencers really rocking it? Because I think you told me something before, right?
So
celebrities.
Man, when we first started, man, that was one thing we were big on, like people not wearing our brand.
Yeah.
So it used to be a big thing. Like, man, we would go out and like, man, why ain't nobody wearing Fearless one?
Yeah.
Nobody wearing this and that. It just took time. You know, it just really took time. Like, before we had a store, we were at pop-up shops every weekend. Every weekend we worked at pop-up shop.
Does that really work?
It works.
In what way though?
You get brand exposure.
Okay.
At the time, pop-ups were hot. You know, so we worked at pop-up shop. We were actually selling items, meeting new people. And the thing about it is, a pop-up only works if you're willing to sell. You know, our motto in the beginning was, we're going to be, you can either be a salesman or a cashier. You know, so instead of just sitting behind the table, we actually got out, talked to people, made them follow the page, and we just were home. You know, Black Friday, we pulling up with a U-Haul in front of Nike, setting up a table in front of Nike outlet on Black Friday, selling hoodies. People walk past us. A lot of people walk past, but it's just the fact that we get it. You know, those are things that you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Right.
Walking in barbershops, selling, you know, just doing certain things you wouldn't think you would do with your brand. We had to do those things to get our brand out there. And then like we caught breaks. You know, we caught some breaks. We met some people. We were able to get in contact and get some items into the hands of like Lala Anthony. We were able to get on the Shy, you know, meeting one person, and now they calling us, they putting our clothes on the Shy on actual episodes.
So you got your clothes on the Shy TV
yeah,
show?
the Shy, season 4, I believe. Season 4 is when they started really wearing it on the actual TV show. Yeah.
What shirt was it? Any of these?
It was actually on one of the tracksuits in the back. So
track shoes?
Yeah. So we got there was a couple of T-shirts, tracksuit here.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. That was actually on the.
So this is $88, right?
Yeah, but it's on sale right now.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a sale going. Entire set, $80, 40 top, 40 bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was just another thing, like the price points and getting that together. So yeah, we kind of put things on sale.
So after that, did you guys start seeing like growth more so in like sales?
So pretty much we started seeing growth early. Every year was growth.
Okay.
You start seeing the numbers, seeing how much you're breaking down, just from simple facts of getting loans, you know, getting loans from PayPal, Square, those things. You start seeing the growth in that. So yeah, the numbers always grow. We start ordering more items, especially like during the pandemic. I would say like that was a good time because we had 2 store locations. It actually catapulted us. Like the pandemic hurt a lot of companies, not us really, because we were the only ones open. Yeah. And all other stores were closed. We were open doing appointments only.
Pandemic either hurted somebody or made somebody.
Pandemic was a boost in business because people were willing to spend money, you know, but we had to learn how to adjust after the pandemic, you know, with the people, with our patrons or whatnot, you know, because we were ordering so many clothes during the pandemic because they were going. So we have to learn how to cut down our numbers to fit so that we can have a quick turnover rate from ordering, getting the clothes in, selling it, and then getting new drops. Yeah. You know, that's just something we learning. Like every day with business, every year, every month, you learn how to manage your business and adjust accordingly. So that's one of the things that we've been working on.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Jeez, usually, like I said, typically COVID time is like every business going out of business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But y'all like,
that really skyrocketed us during COVID.
That's tough. Yeah. So this story, bro, this is like when we first walked in here, I'm just like, yo, like, is this marble floors?
Yeah. Marble floors, yeah.
That's tough. I love the LED. I just love the whole.
Yeah, the LED lights. Yeah. So we put a lot of money into the store. It's been a lot of work getting this store put together. It's just the concept, man. When you walk past, if you walk past the store, it's going to make you want to come in.
Yeah.
You know, those are the things that we as a team try to make sure that when you see pillars, it's just clean.
Okay.
It's real simple. It's clean, but when you walk in, like, you should want to come in. You know.
Exactly.
It's just that's just something that we do. Like,
y'all really created something here, because this right here is the sales.
Yeah.
Like, this is part of y'all.
And then we do resale on the shoes. At first, we really tried to just do shoes at first, but getting in that shoe industry is hard. You know, if you don't have any capital, just coming out buying shoes and reselling it, like, that's kind of hard. So eventually, as we started making more money, we were able to buy more shoes and meeting certain people, because it's all about kind of who you know and what avenues you could take to make your path what it is. So we were able to start buying more shoes, and now we have 3 walls full of shoes.
What you got more shoes at more stores too, huh?
Yeah, so we carry shoes at our mall locations.
It's definitely a dream of mine, you know, to have a storefront, to be able to get people to come in and actually make money, you know what I'm saying? So having something like this and having it look this good, I'd probably say y'all got the best in this mall. I mean, like marble floors, that's
what we go for.
You get me with the marble floors, I'm instantly buying something. So like, what are some like numbers y'all have made over the year? Like, within a year.
So I would say, I think the most money we made in sales so far has been $4 million in sales.
$4 million in sales?
$4 million in sales.
Just as a clothing brand?
As a clothing brand, like our best year we made $4 million in sales. Wow. I think those numbers are going to improve dramatically over the years, especially with 2 malls. So like this year coming up, we have 2 mall locations plus 4 stores plus online. So that's Black Friday and Christmas. You know, that's the biggest time of the year. So I think we're going to really
take off.
Run the numbers up and just do certain things with your money, like spending the money wisely. That's what it really comes down to. Like, you can make a lot of money, but you have to be able to spend it wisely to be able to keep letting your money make money for you, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, so as a business, we have made, you know, some mistakes, like any business, but you just learn from it. You figure out a way how to fix those mistakes, and then you keep moving.
And then what did you guys really start off with to get? Cause I guess it's like different levels to what y'all was doing. Cause you say you started off kind of working from the crib, and, you know, selling in your trunks and all of that.
Yeah.
But what if you want to start a clothing brand? What is like an idea investment to get into?
I would just say to do your research.
Okay.
Do your research. Understand what you're trying to sell.
Right.
So the thing is, if you want to do t-shirts, just see the different avenues of how to sell or make t-shirts. Certain ways you do screen print, vinyl, you know.
That's true.
Like cut and sew, like you have to really do what works best for you. Because I mean, you look at certain things like God is Dope. They sell like $10 t-shirts.
They make a lot of money.
They make a lot of money selling $10 t-shirts, you know. But you get some companies that sell, you know, $200 t-shirts on average. So it all depends on like what volume you want to do and what you're trying to sell. With us, we just wanted to keep everything simple. Like Pillars is a brand we feel like anybody could wear. You know, any age group, any race, any culture, like anybody can wear Pillars because it's simple. You know, anybody can fit in it. But yeah, as far as just somebody starting off with the brand, I would just say, man, like the main thing is confidence. The main thing is confidence. When
you say confidence, what you mean by that?
You have to have the confidence and the ability to sell. And it's something that I had to learn. It's something that a lot of the guys on the team had to learn. Like, be confident in your product. Be confident that your product will sell. Be confident in your prices. You know, we always are pretty firm on our prices.
Okay.
Because once you realize the worth of your product, you know, you have to realize you can't just give it away. You know, if that's not your customer, that's not your customer.
Right.
Like, you have a customer it's a customer for everybody. Right. You just have to find your customer. You know, and that's something that we have to learn how to do is find our customer. And then eventually you have to have different price points. So it's just a lot of things within business. But the first thing is just to start.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people try to wait for that perfect opportunity and it never happens.
They buy courses, they be like,
that perfect opportunity never happens. Like, oh, I'm waiting
true.
for the perfect moment. You just have to start. Like,
yeah,
once you start and get the ball rolling, you start and work on your brand every single day. Like, this is an everyday thing. Like, we do this every day. Like, I would have never thought I'd be the person working every day. I work every day for like the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I've gotten up and done work for Pillars, you know, every day. So
that's hustle.
It's the hustle, man. It's the grind. But at the end of the day, I signed up for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We signed up for this. So, you know, it's nothing to really complain about or anything. It's just, you know, you make the most out of it. You know, we're here, we're working. You gotta enjoy it. Once you lose that passion, that joy for it, that's when things become difficult. Like, you gotta enjoy what you're doing. So, yeah, that's pretty much
that
it.
is fact. So, all right. So, I got one more question for you. If somebody wanted to come here, I know you said you pretty much just let them. The product sells for itself, for one. But if somebody was to come here, do you sell them a specific item? You be like, you gotta get the high ticket product, or you gotta get the low ticket. Is it kind of like?
Yeah, so when customers come in, I try to gauge customers. It's different ways you can attack a customer. Like, I think every customer that walks in needs to be greeted. They should always be greeted. And then you kind of gauge. Like, some people might browse around, might look at the shoe. They look at that shoe, I just say, man, what size you looking for? You know, now I can let you know what size, or if it's a certain item on a certain person, like, I know certain items I have a lot in stock in bigger sizes. Yeah. So I just kind of run it through them. So it's just pretty much gauging the customer, seeing how customer dress. Like, pretty much it's all a game. You know, like, soon as somebody walk in,
you instantly like, all right.
I'm analyzing the situation. I'm seeing how they dress, and I'm seeing, okay, hey, this person likes their clothes a little baggy. The oversized tees might fit them. They may like that fit for them. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's an older person. They don't like anything tight. So let me recommend them to go up maybe 1 or 2 sizes in our tops, because we know how it fits. So it's just pretty much just gauging each customer and analyzing. And like you said, you can sell, like, you can upsell somebody like, hey man, I got these shoes right here, they match your whole fit, you know, because a lot of customers really don't know how to shop. You know, they kind of like mannequin dressers. Like, whatever they see, whatever is visual in front of them, that's what they're gonna buy. So that even comes down to how we lay the store out. Because when we first got in the store, it was nothing, you know.
Yeah.
All right, how we gonna lay it out? We kind of switch things around. Like, okay, let's move this to the front. Let's move this to the back.
Like, aesthetics is everything. And the way y'all got it structured is perfect.
Yeah.
It's like a sales pitch. When the first walk in here, it's like, I'm getting sold, I'm getting sold, I'm getting sold.
Getting sold, yeah.
Every time I get closer to the cash register, I probably already got a product in mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Multiple. And I like that. That's the design is perfect.
That's the goal. Mm-hmm. That's the goal. Because when you look at, and just do your research. When I first got in the mall, like, I go through, I think I've been to maybe almost every store in the mall and went inside and seen their layout, see how they had their price points set up. Because I wasn't into retail. You know, I wasn't into fashion design or anything of that nature, but I have to learn. Like, we're learning how to run the mall store. So I'll go through and be like, hey man, these stores have signs up. We need to get signs put up. Or these stores doing this. Or, you know, just the small things. Like, nobody's sitting down. The workers aren't sitting down. They're always doing something. Sometimes you have to look busy in your store for people to come in. Because, you know, if they just see you on your phone, they might not, they don't get them. Like, I don't even know what they are, because we're new. Like, people don't know what Pillars is. So we have to be able to stand out differently from other stores. Like, we're not H&M or, you know, Express or stores of that nature, Nike, you know. So we have to stand out. We have to be different. We have to be creative, you know. We're fighting all different type of odds against us. So we have to find a way to overcome those odds. So yeah, just researching, like, that's the main thing. You have to know what everybody else is doing. Like, it's enough room. Like, even with other brands, like, a lot of people think, oh, only one brand. People buy clothes all the time. All brands can eat, but you need to know what everybody else is doing. Like, if it's streetwear brands and everybody's selling for this price, you know customers are willing to pay that amount for X amount of designs or quality or whatever. So maybe you can raise your prices. Maybe you can lower them to beat the competition. However you want to do it, but it's ways around it. Like, I think competition is good. Competition fuels.
So you don't
makes
believe
everybody,
in saturation, oversaturated?
No, the market. No, I think because you look at it, it's a lot of brands that people wear. You know, they wear people. Some people don't even care about brands. They just really much care about quality. You know, and that's a lot of things. Like you get people that just, we get customers that come in and they say, hey, what is this? Or who wears this? And they won't buy it because it's not a popular brand, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And then you get your people who come in like, for this price, this quality, I love it. I'll buy it all the time. Yeah. You know, so that's just how the market goes, you know.
And I love that about y'all, man. It's a group of y'all entrepreneurs. Y'all just getting it. Y'all all on the same path. Y'all got the same mindset, and that's what's gonna push y'all to the next level. Yeah. You know, so y'all working on any other stores outside of Chicago area?
Right now, it's on our mind. Probably outside of, you know, in another state.
Okay.
We have had some opportunities to expand. That'll be something we'll look forward to.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Like LA or something, Atlanta or something like that?
Yeah. Something
That'd be
like
tough.
That, yeah.
That'd be
so
tough.
yeah, I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Not saying it, we're thinking about it. It's going to happen. It's just getting to that level. Like right now, our main level is focusing on finishing out these last 2-3 months strong. This is the biggest time of the year. Like this can make you a whole year. Like
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Like November, December can make your whole year. Wow. It can make your whole year worthwhile. Like the amount of money you could make is astronomical, you know. And that's just for us speaking, you know. We can make a decent amount of money.
That's what,
you know. Yeah, like so. Yeah, just finish out the year strong. Getting these clothes in. We know the hour's gonna be extreme. You sacrifice your Christmas and Thanksgiving. Usually that's family time for people, but for those in retail, we know like that's a busy time. But that's a fun time. It's always fun making money. You know, especially when you make it for yourself. Like it's fun making money. You know, I won't ever lie about that. It's a good feeling. Yeah. So that's just something we're looking forward to, man.
That's what's up, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you for letting us come through toward this Meet the Success. Guys, once again, if you haven't heard of Pillars, definitely check them out, man. They got a beautiful thing going on here. Like I said, it's a bunch of them crushing it, killing it, going crazy right now. Frank, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all spotlighting us, man, coming out, man, because a lot of brands gonna look at this and, you know, they may be inspired from it. You know, we all just, it's a each one teach one thing,
yeah,
you know?
Facts. Well, man, I appreciate it. Once again, y'all make sure y'all check out the links down below. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.